Hi, Ben here from Atlas Fly Fishing, and I'm really happy to introduce to you the all-new 8.5 foot 11 weight Atlas Signature fly rod. If you've been following the Atlas journey so far, we started with a 9 foot 8 weight, then added a 9 and a 10 weight, and then had a sort of a little bit of a snafu with a 6 weight, and now we are adding the 8.5 foot 11 weight. And this rod is our first dip into true big game fishing. And this is going to be the perfect rod for that tarpon and GT trip. And right off the bat, you've probably got some questions. The first of those is probably, why on earth did you make an 8.5 footer? And the reason why we chose to make a shorter than 9 foot rod is quite simple. Our number one priority is to give you the lightest weight fly rods on the market. And frankly, at 9 feet, we would have had to compromise the strength of this rod. And so in order to make that lighter than everything else out there, we had to shrink it a little. But that actually has a lot of benefits to you as the angler, because with a shorter rod, you're going to be able to fight fish more easily. You're also going to get a rod that casts more accurately. And that's really going to be good if you're fishing those technical tarpon situations. This rod is going to be a fairly quick rod. If you're looking for a really soft, delicate 11 weight, this is not going to be it. On the other hand, if you're looking for a rod that gets out there and does it at a way lighter swing weight than all of the other 4-piece rods on the market, this is the one that you're going to want to check out. And now, I mentioned strength. And perhaps some of you out there have a tarpon trip planned and you're wondering if this rod is going to hold up. Well, I can tell you that this rod is built with a stronger graphite than the rest of the rods in our lineup. Stronger graphite is by nature lower in modulus. And because of that, you're not able to get that same kick, that same responsiveness, and that same recovery. And I'm not saying it's not really great on this new rod, but we did sacrifice a little tiny bit of that in order to give you a rod that was strong enough to hold up to pretty much any game fish out there. In terms of construction, you're going to notice that this rod is pretty much the same as virtually every other rod in the lineup. We did beef up the fighting butt just a little bit on this rod, but of course we still got our top-of-the-line Cerakoil guides, followed by recoil guides, which are going to be the lightest and best and frankly most expensive hardware that you're going to find anywhere. And of course, we also didn't skimp out on the cork. This is absolutely the highest grade top-of-the-line cork that you can find on any rod. And that's going to be the Atlas 11 weight. If you are in the market for a big game 11 weight fly rod, you're definitely going to want to check this out, because I can guarantee there is nothing on the market that is going to be even close to this in terms of weight, and nothing that will give you this kind of fighting ability, and definitely nothing that's going to do any of that at anywhere near the price point, because this rod comes in, like all of our rods, as of 2024 at $499.99. And with Atlas, you're almost always going to get a 50% discount over those high-end rods. If you've got questions about this new Atlas 11 weight or any rod in the Atlas lineup, give us a call at 888-413-5211 or email us 24/7 at support@tridentflyfishing.com. I'm Ben. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.